Some jobs come with a corner office. Ours comes with a view that wants to swallow you whole. The northern gale isn't sailing. It's being hurled by the Bering Sea, where sky and ocean blur into a furious gray. The mission: catch Alaskan king crab. Simple to say, terrifying to do. The boat groans under each wave, a reminder that out here, you're just a speck in a vast, angry world. The journey out is punishment before the work even begins. Sleep is rare, snatched in short, violent bursts between the slams of waves. The air reeks of diesel and salt. The floor never stops moving. Most people run from storms. These guys head straight for them, because that's where the crabs are, and the clock is always ticking. The season is brutally short. Missing a day isn't an option. The captain pushes us deeper into chaos, the wind howling like a hungry animal. There's no horizon, just angry water clawing at a bruised sky. Water floods the bow. The boat feels like a toy in a giant's bathtub. You wonder who chooses this life, until you see the crew's faces, set with grim determination. For them, this isn't just a job, it's a battle they've chosen to fight, and they have no intention of losing. Welcome to the Bering Sea. The Bering Sea in winter is a battlefield. Waves rise like liquid mountains, 30, 40 feet high, tossing the northern gale like a toy. The wind doesn't just blow, it screams, cutting through every layer, stinging your face with icy spray. Every step on deck is a fight against an invisible enemy that never tires. The cold is relentless, seeping into your bones, freezing gloves solid, turning the steel deck into a skating rink. Freezing rain and sleet coat everything in ice, making ropes heavy and dangerous. Out here, the environment is actively trying to kill you. A slip can send you into 34-degree water, where survival is measured in minutes. A rogue wave can sweep a man overboard in a heartbeat. The sea's power is humbling and terrifying. The first job isn't catching crab, it's surviving the day, the hour, the next wave. Every moment is a struggle against the elements, and the sea never gives you a break. Meet the crew of the Northern Gale, men forged by the sea and hardened by the cold. Captain Gunner, his face a roadmap of storms, guides the vessel with calm authority. His decisions mean the difference between a massive payday and disaster. On deck, Lars the deck boss moves with practiced efficiency, eyes always scanning for danger. The greenhorns, full of bravado and fear, are here to prove themselves. Every crew member has a role, no room for error. They're not just fishermen, they're machine operators, bait specialists, risk takers. 20-hour shifts fueled by caffeine and adrenaline push them to the limit. Sleep deprivation, exhaustion, and stress are constant companions. Why do they do it? For some, it's the money, a season's pay in a few weeks. For others, it's tradition, pride, and the thrill of surviving the world's most dangerous job. Out here, they're crabbers, exactly where they belong. This is their world, and they wouldn't trade it for anything. The real work begins, dropping the pots. These aren't traps, they're 7-foot steel cages, nearly 800 pounds each. The crew calls them pots, and getting them into the water is a dangerous ballet. The crane swings the pots as the boat heaves. Deckhands scramble to guide them to the launcher. First, the pots are baited with chopped herring or cod, the scent of money. The steel door slams shut, and on the captain's command, the launcher sends the pot crashing into the sea. Pot after pot disappears into the deep, each one a high-stakes gamble. GPS guides the drops, each location a bet that crabs are waiting below. Risks are everywhere. A swinging pot can crush, a tangled rope can drag a man overboard. The deck is chaos, moving steel, coiling ropes, slippery bait. The crew works fast, hyper-aware, communicating with hand signals and shouts lost in the roar. Every move is critical. A single mistake can be fatal. Each pot is a roll of the dice. And the sea never plays fair. Out here, luck and skill are all that stand between fortune and disaster. The gamble has begun. After a day or two, it's time for the moment of truth, the haul. The captain lines up the Northern Gale with the first buoy. A deckhand, grappling hook in hand, times his throw with the rolling deck. Miss, and you waste precious time and fuel. Once hooked, the rope feeds into the winch, straining under thousands of pounds of pressure. If it snaps, it's deadly. The pot breaks the surface. Full or empty, it's revealed in seconds. A pot crawling with king crab means money. An empty one is crushing. The crane swings the pot onto the sorting table. Crabs spill out. The crew sorts at lightning speed. Only legal males are kept. The rest thrown back to keep the fishery alive. The crabs are angry, claws snapping, the deck rocking beneath their feet. Every haul is a test of skill, speed, and nerve. The stakes are high, and every pot counts. Out here, fortune favors the bold and the careful. The storm doesn't care that you're working, it gets worse. Freezing spray coats the northern gale in a thick layer of ice, adding dangerous weight. An icy boat is a capsizing risk, so the crew grabs sledgehammers and starts smashing ice between hauls. It's brutal, exhausting work, swinging hammers in the howling wind, balancing on a slippery deck. The ice never stops forming. As soon as one section is clear, another is coated. Crab pots and ropes freeze, becoming heavier and harder to handle. Hydraulic systems can seize up, and black ice turns the deck into a minefield. A single misstep can mean a broken bone, or worse, a man overboard. The crew moves slower, every action deliberate, bodies screaming in protest. But the clock is ticking, and the hold isn't full. They push through pain and exhaustion, breath turning to frost. Out here, survival is a battle on every front, and the ice is just one more enemy. Why risk it all? For the king, Paralithodes kamchaticus, the Alaskan king crab, giants of the deep, their brilliant red shells and 5-foot leg spans are worth their weight in gold. Strict quotas and short seasons make them rare and valuable. Demand is global. The meat is prized for its sweet, delicate flavor. The price reflects the danger, the risk, the fuel, the human effort. Failure isn't just financial, it can be fatal. Keeper crabs go into massive holding tanks, alive for the journey home. The crew works tirelessly to fill those tanks, each crab a step closer to a successful season. The sound of crabs clattering below deck is the sound of progress. Every crab is hard-won, and everyone justifies the hell endured to catch it. This is the prize of the deep. In the storm's fury, the crew becomes a single, cohesive unit. Out here, survival depends on the man beside you. Teamwork isn't a buzzword, it's life or death. Every man knows his job and his crewmates' jobs. They move in sync, a glance or hand signal all that's needed. When a wave knocks a man down, two are there to pull him up. They share coffee, stories, and the burden of the work. Bravery isn't grand gestures. It's stepping onto the deck in a gale, trusting your team. The captain stays awake for days, guiding them through the worst. This trust is the glue that holds the operation together. Without it, chaos would win. With it, they're unstoppable. This is brotherhood, forged by the sea. Finally, the captain's voice crackles. That's the last pot, boys. Tanks are full. Let's head for home. Relief washes over the crew. The most dangerous part is done. The northern gale turns toward Dutch Harbor. The storm subsides, as if conceding defeat. For the first time in days, the crew can relax. Hot coffee, jokes, a real meal. The tension melts away, replaced by bone-deep satisfaction. Sailing into port is pure joy, the sight of land almost surreal. As the boat ties up, accomplishment settles over the crew. They've wrestled a fortune from one of Earth's harshest places. Stepping onto solid ground feels strange. The world no longer sways. The exhaustion is immense, but so is the pride. They survived the storm, brought back the catch, and did it together. As they walk away, they carry more than profits. They carry the knowledge that they braved the maelstrom and returned as victors. This is the taste of triumph, and it's worth every risk. Until next season, the Bering Sea waits.